Hey guys, it's Sheridan Angel, and I'm going to be doing a different video on this channel. I'm going to be showing how I cleaned my rabbit's cage. Her name is Caramel. And I'm going to show you a little bit about what I feed her and her cage setup, and how I have the CNC grids on the outside of her cage, and what kind of cage I have and recommend for these little guys. Okay, first things first, in changing my rabbit cage, I take the top off of my rabbit cage, and then I make sure my rabbit is in the cage part where she can't go crazy. And then I just take the little hidey house off, and then I'm going to get my spray, my dustpan and brush, and my cleansing spray, and then I'm going to clean the cage. I'm going to start by removing all her chews and her bowl and this hidey house, and I'm going to put it over here in the top part of the cage, so that way she has something to do while I'm changing her cage. I just put it in the top part of the cage, so that way she has something to play with. These are the supplies that I use. I use this brush thing and dustpan, which I got from the Dollar Tree. And right now I'm using this cage cleaner and deodorizer from All Living Things, and I got this at PetSmart. You can also get one at Walmart for way cheaper. And right now I'm using this. This is not my favorite bedding, but it's pretty cheap and you can get it at Walmart. It's the Critter Care paper bedding, and I've been using that. We'll also need a paper towels to wipe off the cleaner, and you will also need like plastic bag to put the nasty bedding in. When I sweep almost everything up in the cage looks like this is when I start spraying the cage with my cleaner stuff. So I'll show you how I do that. I take paper towels and I just wipe it up. It's as simple as that. Then when you get the cage as clean as you can get it with the spray, then it's time for you to add your bedding. And just start doing this. And this is basically what it looks like when I'm done. And I try to leave this side bare because this is where she normally goes to the bathroom. So I do that. And now I'm going to put all the accessories back in the cage and my rabbit back in the cage. And I'm going to get her little ring set up, and I'll show you what that looks like after I'm done. This is what her cage looks like clean when she's in it. I love this cage, and I'll show you which cage I have. I need to feed her and all that stuff. But this is the cage that I have. It is the Living World, the extra large, not the medium or the small. The extra large is definitely big enough for a smaller rabbit. I wouldn't put a giant or anything in this cage, but a small lion head like she is and dwarf rabbits would probably be just fine in this cage. Just add a little play area attachment to it, and I'll show you that in a second. I gotta vacuum my room and stuff because there's bedding and stuff everywhere. But in a little while, I'll show you that also. This is what I'm feeding her right now. She has a little celery, some carrots, and her pellets. And I'm going to fill up her Timothy hay rack because bunnies always need hay. This is the food that I use for my rabbit. I don't know if it's the best, probably not. But she seems to like it. It is the Small World Complete Feed for rabbits. And I try not to give her a lot of this, but I do still give it to her. I think a bag this size is like $4 if I'm not mistaken. This is the Timothy hay I use. Natural Timothy hay. This bag's about, I think, $8 if I'm not mistaken. Again, it's from Walmart. Cheap. She seems to like it. I don't know if it's the best Timothy hay. Probably not. But she likes it. And I think that's all that matters. These are the shoes that I've been using. I've had her for like over a year. Like it was a year in November. We got these for her when we first bought her, and I just bought them a week ago. But I guess they're dyed with fruit since they're fruit flavored. But I don't know if they're the safest, so I don't buy these all the time. Just every once in a while. Like I said, we've had her for over a year, and I've just bought these twice for her, and they have 4 in it. So the 3 that are in her cage and this one. Guys, this is what I insist that you guys do. I have CNC grids connected to my rabbit's cage so she has more room to roam around. You can also buy play yards, I believe is what they're called, or X pins to attach to your rabbit's cage. But CNC grids are the cheapest way to go. I might get a X-Pen or something later on because she is an escape artist. But this is what I have for her at the moment. I have 7 CNC grids on bottom and 6 on top because I just ran out. So on that side there's not one. So that's why I put the hidey house over here so she can't jump out. But she's a little escape artist. I've been trying to secure it better. I need a new securing system. I just have hair ties and have that tied to the cage. And I just leave this open when I'm home and when I'm in the room because, well, I try to leave it open when I'm not in the room, but sometimes she's escaped when I'm not in the room. So this is just what I do to give her. It's 8 grids. No, 7 grids wide. So I don't know the exact measurements, and the cage is pretty humongous. So this is the setup that I have for my rabbit. I hope you guys kind of enjoyed this. I know this is a lot different than what I do on this channel. And I hope you got some tips on taking care of rabbits. I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.